Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back again to my channel. So if it's your first time, this is your girl Beauty by Chinny. So in today's video I want to share with you guys the part 6 of my driving school. So if you want to see it, then keep watching. So this is my part 6, okay? So in this part 6, what really happened in this part 6 is what I'm going to share with you guys in this video. In part 4, I told you guys how I was studying. I started passing, okay? So I started studying so well. So fast forward it to on the 13th of February, I went to school in the evening as usual. So there was a colleague of mine, my classmate, who went to exam on the 8th of February. And she failed. She came to school that fateful 13th. So the teacher, brought the paper. They print her exam papers. The teacher brought it to school. So she came and the teacher gave her the paper so that she can be able to control it to see where she failed and why she failed, how she got the answers wrong. When the teacher gave it to her and she was like, Chinny, come and see the questions here. So I have it here. So I stand up from my seat and go to her seat. So when I went there, I saw the questions. I was like, what? Is this how the exam is? I was even thinking that the exam is going to be so difficult. Like, I said to her, you failed this. She said she thought that the answer she clicked was the right answers. I said, if I'm the one that went to this exam, I'll pass this particular scare, like the scare that is scared. I told her that I'm going to pass it if I'm the one that went to this exam. And she was like, are you sure? You that don't know anything? I keep quiet because everybody think that I don't know anything. So whenever I ask question in the class, all of them will start laughing at me. So it's just like they are doing resist to me, okay? But hey, I don't care because that was not the reason why I was there, okay? So I have what take me there. They have what brought them there too. So I told her, if I'm the one, I'll pass because the things are very, very simple. There is not even long questions there. Everything is so short and simple. I told her, you shouldn't have failed this because it's so simple. Imagine what I said that is very simple. If exam is this way, I must pass it. When I sat down in my chair, I look at my teacher and I said to my teacher that I want to go to exam. And my teacher was so angry and upset because I've been saying that since 28th of January. So, and he's still, trying to make me understand that I don't have to go to exam now. And inside me, I know that I'm very, very ready. And my teacher said, okay, if you want to go, I'm going to book it for you. Hey, not in English, okay? It's in Italy. I said, yes, I'm ready. And my teacher said, okay, that he's going to notify me. This is happening on 13th of February. He's going to notify me the date, then I should prepare myself. Although I've been preparing myself because I know it can come out emergency or whatever. Then on the 14th, being Tuesday, he notified me and said that I have exam on the 21st of February. So instead of me to spend time calling people, telling, hello, I have exam, hello, I have exam, hello. I didn't call anybody. I just ignored everybody. Even my husband, even my children, I didn't tell anybody. Like, guys, I didn't tell anybody. So I keep it to myself. I told only one person. I told God. So I have to call my husband's family as well, tell them that I'm going to exam, that they should back me up with prayer. And also, I also call my family, okay, and tell them. But my husband and my children, I didn't tell them. It's not that, just that I don't want to tell anybody because, children, when you tell them something, they will start to announce you whenever you go out with them. Oh, my mommy have exam. So I don't want anybody to announce me. You can't control children when they are with your family, friends, like people you call your friends. So you can't control their mouth when they are there, right? So I decided not to tell them. Mind you, this is an exam, okay? It's not something you need to expose. What if things goes wrong? So I keep that to myself. That 14th till the day of the exam, it's just 1 week because that 14th was Tuesday and the 21 is next week Tuesday too. I have to study and the time is 9:30. So I should bring hand glove, my identity card and permesso di soggiorno, a lot of things he told me to bring with me, so, and mascarina. I said, all right. Fast forward this issue to that fateful day. I was studying morning and night for complete 1 week. I did not sleep. You might say, how can that be possible? That is absolutely possible if you know the amount you spend in paying for the school, paying for the exam, all right? So you know that it's very, very possible. So I have to sit down and study. I studied morning and night, every blessed day, every minute, complete 1 week, no sleep. And coupled with the fact that that fateful day was also carnival here in my city. And I don't know if it's in another city, but in my city, that 21st was carnival. So I have to go and drop my children in the school first before heading to exam. So when I drop them, then I have to rush immediately to the school. The school car will be waiting for us over there. So I have to drop in the school and wait for the other people because we are 4 from my class, 4 people from my class. So when we arrive, I'm the only black person that fateful day. I'm the only black person that came to the exam, and everybody was looking at me like, they were like, what is this girl doing? Everyone eyes on me. Like, I was even wondering, why are people looking at me this way? Because I don't expect them to look at me this way. I don't know if they are thinking or wondering if this girl even know Italy, or if she knows what she's here to do, or if I didn't talk. And mind you, before I go, I have my earphone with me and I started playing music. You are able. Oh my God, that music is from Ada Ehi, is recommended. That was the music I was playing throughout in the car. I didn't talk to anybody, not even the student, not even my fellow classmates. I didn't talk to them. I was in the car, silent, meditating in my spirit. And I was also doing quiz in my phone. That fateful day, I failed 7 in my phone before we arrived at the exam. I said, devil, you are a liar. You can never discourage me. I'm already there and I must not go back there again. So that is it. That's it. There is power in proclamation. Just proclaim and it's done. Okay? Proclaim, have faith, and it's done. I went to the teacher and I asked the teacher, when are we going in? When is it going to be our turn? So he told me that the people inside are the second set. So we are the third set. We have to wait for the second set to finish before we can be able to go inside. I said, okay, no problem. So I went separate, stay on my own, praying to God, playing my music with my earphone, because you know Italians, they don't hear English and I can't play it louder, just not to distract somebody. We waited for at least 15 minutes or maybe more than 15 minutes before the second set finished the exam, and they started calling the third set. And inside this third set, I'm the first person they called. So when they called me, they gave me my teacher gave me my file. I take my file with me. So they told me to stand somewhere and they call all of us in. They direct me where I will go. Then I go. They said I should stand in the door. Then I stand in the door. When they finish with the people that they are calling, with other people that they called it before, then they now called me. I went there. So the man asked for document, permesso di soggiorno, carta d'identità, which is my ID card. And again, he asked me to remove my mask, my mascherina, which is my mask, to make sure that my face corresponded with the one in my ID card, so, and in the one with my permesso di soggiorno. So I did all of that, and he said, okay, go to the third seat and sit down. The first, the second, and the third, go there. He gave me my card. Even the exam is just like ATM card. The thing is just like, you have your ATM card. You know how your ATM card works, guys? You just have it. How you withdraw money from ATM, that's exactly how it is. But you have to wear hand gloves because the computer is touch screen. So when they finish, telling others where to sit, controlling things, and again, if you are with your bag, you have to drop it close to the examiner, okay? And to God be the glory, my prayer point all this while was, let my examiner be my favor. Let it turn to my favor. It's not by showing me the answer, or because there is no time to show you an answer. It's just basically that they have to be nice to you, not to be harsh, okay? So when they finish with the rest of the students that came for the exam, I think the computer is 20 or 20 something pieces. So when they finished calling everybody, they now said, okay, we should put our card, like the way you put it in ATM, we put it in a small thing like that. So when I put my own, other one, I look around, other people's own have already brought out their image, and mine no. So the girl next to me seems to be nice to me though, and that's my prayer point. And she called the examiner and told him that he should check mine, that my own has not, maybe I did not put the card well. So the examiner came and controlled, and he said, I put my card very well. And he brought out the card again and put it, and my picture appeared. So he asked us to control our pictures and our surnames. So we controlled, and he asked us, start. Everybody click start. Guys, that is when the tension comes. This is how I knew how people feel. This is exactly how people fail exam. So number one seems to me that I don't know it, and immediately the tension came, the tension of fear, the tension of reading and not understanding, the tension of, that fear was there. So the high tension was there, was shaking, all my body was shaking. The tension that what you are reading it and you don't even know it, and it's not even entering your head. And my spirit said to me, let's say that's the spirit of God though, he just said to me, Chinny, stop. Immediately I stopped touching everything that I'm doing, and I was like, he said, calm down, breathe in. I look at the time and I breathe out. So the time was already 19 minutes, because you have to answer 30 questions in 20 minutes, guys. So I look, it's just almost going to, 1 minute is almost over. So when I finished that, I calmed down. I read the number 1, I got it. So I read number 2, I didn't know it. Then I went to number 30. I rushed to number 30, guys. You guys will say it's crazy. Yeah, I know, of course. I went to number 30. I read number 30, I know it. I read number 29. Then I reached 27. I don't know the 27. I know the question. I've seen it in my phone, but I just forgot the answer, okay? So I know that particular one, I've already translated what it means, but that's the wrong answer. So I leave it. I went to 25. I went to 24. So when I see that I'm getting the rest of the things, that is when it occurs to me that the devil is a liar and he's a loser. That is when I start reading and understanding. That is when the spirit of fear left. Guys, this thing I'm just saying that is just remaining 16 minutes, guys. And I've answered about 26 questions. What I did was, is remaining only 4 for me to finish. And that 4 are the questions that I did not know, okay? I did not know them. So what I did was, I started again. I look at the time, it's almost 15 minutes, going to 14 minutes. So I just start from number 1. Remember, I answered 1 and I went to 30. Then I started from number 1, checking the whole things that I've answered. Then it occurred to me that it's remaining at 4, and I got 26 correct answers. And it's only 1 that can give me a pass mark. What came into my mind was, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am not afraid. I started singing it in my heart. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am not afraid. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So this is how the song was in my heart. So immediately that 27 that I said I knew, but I forgot the answer, I click file. So the ones I think that I didn't know, I click whatever that I just see, because I read the remaining 3. It's not going inside. And I think that is how God wants it, because when I answered that 27, I knew inside my heart that I've gotten it. So then the remaining 3, when I read it, if I read it, it doesn't enter. I look at the minutes, it's remaining 6 minutes, okay? So I don't know what to do again, and I don't know what to say, and I can't sit down there to be waiting. So what I did was, I just click anything that I see there, and I told the examiner, "Ho finito, I have finished." So I looked the computer, I saw Rimpiego, and I click it. He said, "Chiudi l'esame." I closed the exam. I clicked the close. So when I closed it, it brought out another thing for me, and the examiner said, "Click close." Then I close it. It didn't bring out the answer. Hey, don't get me wrong, because once you click the close, it should have closed immediately. But it brought out my information out, which is my name, my surname, my date of birth, the number of my exam, and that. So the examiner said, it has not closed yet. Click close again. And I click close, the computer off automatically. The examiner told me that I have to sit down there because everybody have left the hall. It's remaining 3 people, me and 2 other guys. So I waited. The examiner told me to wait so that the rest of the 2 people would finish. So when they finish, then I can go out. So I waited patiently there. They finished and the examiner said that I can go. I now go and carry my bag and go. I was nervous, but I'm not nervous. The only thing I did was I came out and I asked my teacher, oh, so question like this, what is the answer? The teacher was telling me yes. And me, I said no in the question. I said, oh my God, I don't know what I did in the exam, but I believe that God will help me. So I started praying to God. Immediately, I have peace inside me. I was so calm, and the teacher went to the mirror and he was watching the examiners. They were preparing the papers. So later they came out, the lady came out because it's a man and a woman. So the lady brought out our files. He brought it out. He started calling the files name according to the schools. Okay. So when she called our school, my teacher rushed and take the files. Guys, Jehovah in his infinite mercy is so merciful for me and merciful for me and merciful for me. My teacher is taking care of 2 schools in his city and in my city. So the people in his city failed, whereas we are 4 from my city. Remember, 3 boys and me, a girl, okay? So when the rest of them was like, how many did I get? Did I pass? And my teacher said, no, you people didn't pass. And I asked my teacher said, see, apostle. I said, like, apostle, how? What is apostle? Apostle, is it that apostle that I failed or apostle that I passed? And he said, apostle, see. I said, I jumped up with the joy. Guys, you guys cannot believe this. I jumped up, I shout. Could you believe that all the Italians there were saying congratulations to me, guys? I don't even know these people. They were going inside the car. They were so happy. What did I do? I called my husband. I called my friend. I called everybody. I called my Italian friends. I told them, I have passed. Ho superato l'esame. Ho superato l'esame. Ho superato l'esame. Ho superato l'esame. This was the song I was singing on the phone, and my husband said, congratulations, 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 and everybody was saying congratulations, but they were saying congratulations to me. At the same time, they were confused. Why? Because I didn't tell them that I'm going to exam. So they were like, did you pass the exam in your phone or did you go to general exam? I said, I went to general exam and I passed. So one of my classmates ran to me and said, you did not pass, you did not pass. I said, what do you mean that I did not pass? I went to my teacher, and my teacher said, you passed, look at it, Idonel, you passed. And the boy said, why did you pass? You don't have to pass. We are the ones who need the patente. We don't have to pass. I said, but my exam and yours are not the same. You guys are taking the quiz, like you guys did exam of motorcycle, and I did an exam of Patente B, which is the driving. So how did I make you feel? You should have read he said, I read my book. Well, you shouldn't. No, all of them, they just start tackling me up and down like I'm the one who caused their failure. Remember, when the exam started, under 5 minutes, these people have left the hall that they have finished the exam. They didn't even sit down to memorize, to read, to do anything. I'm telling you guys, 5 minutes, these people, we are still in 15 minutes, and remember the exam, the time is 20 minutes, which is 15 minutes, we are still in 15 minutes. They have left the hall saying that they have finished their exam. So how did I cause their failure? I didn't mind. It was a jubilation. It was amazing. And my teacher said, congratulations. He used the eyeglass, black eyeglass, to cover his eyes. I was like, thank you. I can't thank God enough. Imagine what could have happened if I didn't pass this exam. It was amazing, and I'm giving all glory to God. Make sure you believe in God, trust in God, hope in God, have faith in God, because He's the author and finisher of your faith. And remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. That is how I passed my exam. So my counsel to you guys is that whenever you believe in yourself and you went to exam, you just feel like inside you are getting the things correct and you are ready to go to exam. Don't listen to anybody who is ready to discourage you, because discouragement is obvious and you're going to get it. But hey, at the end, the joy will be of the Lord. that is it, guys. That is how I passed my exam, and I'm so grateful to God for making me to pass my exam. To summarize things up, remember, I just schooled for 2 months, and again, I forgot to mention that just 2 days, let's say in 3 months, I did my exam and I passed. That was how God gave me the bundle of my joy, and my children were excited, and everyone in my family was so happy for me. And yeah, that brought us to the end of the part 6 of this episode. And if you enjoy it, please don't forget to click the notification bell and wait for the part 7 of course, and I'll continue to share it with you guys, you know, gradually, step by step. You guys will know everything you need to know about driving. Please don't forget to subscribe down below, and also give this video a thumbs up. And of course, I'll see you all in my next video. Remain blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.